हेलो my name is Anuj Chopar and कैसे आप सब। तो जैसे कि मेरे चेहरे की आप खुशी देख सकते हो, आई एम रियली हैप्पी बिकॉज yesterday was my interview and I wanted to shoot that in my formal outfit, but I was so late and tired, so that when I just came home, I just slept and I don't know, like कुंभकर्ण की नींद चढ़ी and I wake up the next morning. So this is the video where I tell you how my interview go and how did I perform. So basically, the interview was for a sales executive role for a company called AOSmith. AOSmith is a company that is proficient in water heaters and water heaters and water heaters and water purifiers. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. These are the two components that AOSmith is most proficient in. AOSmith is a company that is an American-based company and it is here to give a sales executive role, which was for 5.5 LPA CDC. And when I calculated, they told me about the salary structure, it was around 40,000 per month. So I was really happy that if I got selected, I will get 40,000. But another thing was that there is a bondage condition. If you leave before 2 years, you will have to pay 50,000 to your company. So that's it. I mean, ठीक है. So इतना था. Aki, let's start with how my day goes. In my morning, when I woke up around 6 o'clock in the morning, and I just clicked the photo of the JD, which was job description of the company, and I pasted on ChatGPT and asked it, how can I go through it? I just have 3 hours. Tell me all the questions and row that I should have prepared and I should know to be able to crack this. And ChatGPT gave me just two things: a basic technical thing and a sales and HR role, because it was a sales executive role. So basically, these are the two things: a basic technical and mostly sales. So this thing I grasped up all the concept. I practiced a lot. I gave my interview and all, and this was it. When I get into college in Oriental, I met a few girls of my college as well, and talked to them, and I mean, how's life going and all. That's it. That was then when I was in college. So I met a girl from my class who also came for giving an interview. So this was it. We sat together in the auditorium where the presentation PPT was going to happen. And before that, the Oriental ma'am came and she gave us a paper where all the students of UITs were listed and with their number, that they told me to call each and everyone that they are they I mean, what the fuck are they doing? They registered for this and why aren't they not coming? It will be bad for their reputation and all. So then for that we just call each and everyone, we just going through them, and only three people came. After that, we were only five people from UIT, and the rest were from different college, which was Systech or Intel, where we had gone to for the placement drive. Oriental, Systech. I mean, there was one more college. I don't know. I don't remember. So there three, four colleges were there for the placement drive, and this was it. So when the presentation was over, they told everyone that this is a sales role, you have to travel a lot and everything else. They told me about what will the role, what will the specification of that, and after that they told us that if you are willing to go with this and are happy to do this kind of role, then you can stay. Otherwise, there is no pressure. You can leave if you want. So around 30 people just left in a go. So देख के मेरे को ऐसे चंबा हो गया, बहन चो इतने क्या जा रहे हैं यार, fuck. But still, I was a bit happy inside, because there was around 130 people and 30 left, so around 100 left. Now I thought that if the competition is low, there's more chance for me to get placed. Now the groups was made. There were around 8 group, 12 people each and all. They the GD was about to start and people were going for GD and all, and suddenly my group came, and then the topic of our group was, what the fuck, what was the topic? The topic was the impact of online retail on offline retail. So how is this different? So basically this was it. I was feeling a bit confident because I could speak, and that's it. But the thing was that the the HR that came for that interview told us that there's no pressure for you to speak in English or Hindi. Whichever language you are comfortable in, you can speak in that. And suddenly, as soon as I hear that, I was fucked. I mean, because I was able to communicate in English and other was a little bit hesitant. So I thought that I will have an edge. But when she saw that you are, you can do whatever you want in English or in Hindi, then suddenly my heartbeat dropped and I was like, fuck. एंड सडनली एवरीवन शेर बन गया भाई सबके सब कि पैंचो हम बोलेंगे इससे पहले तक सब मिल नहीं आ रहे थे मोस्टली बच्चे कुछ तो बोल ही रहे थे ऑब्वियसली बात है हर जगह का बैच ऐसा नहीं होता बट मोस्टली पीपल और जैसे ही हिंदी में हुआ एवरीवन वाज लाइक शक्तिमान ठीक है सो एज द जीडी बिगन पीपल वर टॉकिंग आई there were a few sentences that I told in English, few of them told in English, some of them told in English, and then shifted to Hindi. A few of them talked in Hindi, but they gave such a really beautiful examples that I mean everyone was listening to them and all. So basically the GD was over and now it's time for us to leave and समय भूख लग रही थी 2 बजे का टाइम हो गया था so we went in the canteen and asked for something to eat so there was chola samosa we ordered 3 chola samosa and we just ate it and while we were eating it the list dropped and suddenly I saw my name and I was really happy that I cleared the first GD in my life. When that happened, I was really thrilled and amused. So, fuck, bro. I mean, I thank God and thank my family that fuck, bro. This was it. This is the time when I conquer this world. And fuck, bro. Okay, so this happened, and then it was time for me to prepare for the interview. Then I stormed to GPT that my GD was over. Now it's time for me to get into the interview mode. Now, GPT told me some few examples of questions that will be asked. I go through them and all. Then there were 29 people who were selected from around 100 people, and this was it basically. So my number was 25th because I was in the last group in the GD. So my number for interview was 25th, and the interview really took time. I mean, there was no hurry for them. They wanted to be as calm as possible and select the best candidate that they can. So they took around 5 minutes interview to 10 to 15 to 20. I mean, it was all different for everyone. And as the first few candidates came out of the interview, we asked them what they are. They told us that there's only basic HR questions and sales questions, something like that. Tell me about yourself. If you are into engineering, then why sales? Why sales is important? How can you improve in sales? How can this happen? That happen? They give us a few examples. Sell me this pen. Sell me this file. I mean, this type of questions and all. Tell me about your family, but things that your father and mother do and all. These sort of stuff. And I was pretty confident that if there is no technical thing, then I can put my best foot forward and clear the GD in the best way possible. So sorry, clear the interview in the best way possible. And then what happened? As the time passed, interview started around 2 p.m. 2 p.m. to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. 6 happened, and it was around my fuck bro, 5. ठीक है वीडियो चल रही है नॉर्मल की हो गई है फटाफट बंद कर दें सो थिंग वाज दैट मैं कहा था हाँ 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 happened, and then I was like so fucking frustrated. Then the partner that I came with, he was Deepak Kumar. He told that I have to go for my village. It was 60 kilometers outskirts of Bhopal, so please take my interview first. And I jumped along with him that we both live together and all, we have to go, so please take our interview first. It was already around 17, 18 number, but we were on around 5 to 6 spots back, but we shifted our interview, we preponed our interview, and the next thing was that interview started. Deepak got in, I was standing there walking around, 5 minutes passed, 10 minutes passed, 15 minutes passed, 20 minutes passed, and there was no sign of Deepak coming out. We were all like, oh fuck भाई, but अंदर क्या हो रहा है, मुझे गांड नहीं मर रही उसकी, क्या हो रहा है, तो जो भी है ऐसा हुआ. उसके बाद वो बाहर आया, भाई क्या होगा, क्या कैसा, कुछ नहीं ऐसा, इतनी देर कैसे लगी, तो ही टोल्ड दैट इतनी देर लगी, 10 मिनट 12 मिनट, अंदर पता ही नहीं चला टाइम का भाई, ऐसा हमारी बात है. अच्छा चलो सही है, कैसा क्या हुआ, तो जो भी है मैं अंदर घुस गया उसके बाद, क्योंकि मेरा नंबर था उसके बाद. अब मैं अंदर घुसा, उनसे बात करी, तो काफ़ी अच्छा हुआ इंटरव्यू. इंटरव्यू का मैं एक और वीडियो बना दूँगा, क्योंकि वीडियो इसमें लंबी हो रही है. और तो इंटरव्यू हुआ, उसके बाद इंटरव्यू होने के बाद अपन घर चले गए. घर आए, राणा से बात करी. आई टॉक टू राणा, आई इज होम, a few basic steps, talked for a few minutes and all. Then I returned back to home, and I was so fucking tired that I immediately, as I lie down in my bed, I fucking slept like a horse. I mean, fuck, bro. This was it. So basically, this was the day how my interview went, and in next video, I will tell you what were the questions that was asked by me and how did I answer them. See you.